I've been putting this video off for a while because I'm nervous. If you guys don't know who Vanessa Davis is, she is the wigs and makeup manager on Instagram, and if she's a makeup artist, I finger paint at the state fair. So I just turned 29. This is the year of challenges for me. I'm gonna challenge myself more. So that's what this video is all about. I love Vanessa, she is so talented, and Instagram stories are so quick and it's just like so much information. So I think that's also a challenging tidbit of it too, to do it with almost like the smallest amount of information you possibly can have. So I'm excited. Are you ready? I'm ready.
One last thing.
I'm so excited. So I've totally disappeared from the internet for the last 2 weeks, but for good reason. So my merch collection is finally finished. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to add to it, but you guys can shop it in the description link down below, or even below that on YouTube itself. There will be a bar linking to my merch collection, and you guys can see some of the items and then click it through there. And that's on every YouTube video on my entire YouTube channel, which is so exciting. I'm so nervous. I feel so vulnerable, but I really hope you guys like it, and let me know if you guys get any, and definitely share it with your friends. And I'm like really looking forward to, I have a whole schedule like written out in my notebook now. So I really want to come back to YouTube full time, and my merch collection is hopefully a means to do that. So your support is incredibly, undeniably appreciated, and I love you guys so much. So okay, shop that, and then let's jump into this video. I'm going to show you guys how dedicated I am to this video, and I'm going to do something that I never do ever. Okay, ready? Oh, I'm allergic to being a potato. I shaved. This, I mean, it's not that bad, but I'm about to block out my eyebrows too, and I'm gonna look like a real potato. Okay, so this is the video I decided to do because I feel like it's like really out there and incredibly stunning and beautiful, but it's also like not this complicated. So I feel like it's a nice intro jump off point. So I'm gonna watch this tutorial. Okay, so I'm watching the video now. God, she's so good. Okay, it looks like she already, okay, whoa. Okay, whoa. I can't pause it, I forgot. So it looks like she blocked off her eyebrows and then went in with a cream-based paint and then set it with powder. So I'm gonna start off with the eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so obviously I put on a layer of foundation to hopefully protect my face from staining because, as I said, I have to see human beings later today. So let's jump right in. So the blue that it looks like Vanessa is using is something along this lines, but lighter. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix blue and white to kind of get that cream base because I want all that pigment, and I'm just gonna buff that all over my face. Okay, I returned. I've had 10,000 technical difficulties on the other side of this camera via movie magic. I took it all off, and then I didn't do the foundation, and I didn't put any foundation on my eyebrows. It was looking a little wonky. My brow cover isn't as good as it was before because I feel rushed and irritated, but we're gonna keep going. Cool. Don't do that. Don't do it. Everything that you just saw me do, don't do that. Okay. So the next step, Vanessa sets her whole face, which I'm going to do as soon as possible because it's so itchy I want to die. I'm taking the RCMA setting powder, and I love this because I could just pour out a ton. And then I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier powder puff and do that. Okay, so it's a little patchy here, so I'm just going to layer that. Oh, it's because I'm sweating. Oh no. I'm sweating. I just turned my air on. It'll hopefully start working because my face is looking crazy. We're going to ignore the forehead because my air hasn't started kicking on yet, and it's hot in here. Oh, I just put a bunch of setting powder in my hair. Okay, so like the second she finishes powdering it, she goes right into the design work, and a lot of it's done. So I'm just going to try to strategically take a screenshot right when she has it on, and then the finished product too. And then I will kind of just guesstimate from there. Oh, this is like the part where I don't have, like, this is the part where I get lost, so I'm thankful to have a guide. Okay, so I took a screenshot of the finished face design, and I'm gonna etch that out in black, and I don't think I'm gonna talk because I think I need full focus. But what I am gonna go in with is the Anastasia, their new liquid liner. I've been seeing this all over the internet, and let's test it for a purpose it was not intended for. I'm gonna do this side of my face because I feel more comfortable and confident on this side of my face. So yeah, I'm just gonna etch out the black lines like Vanessa. looks like Vanessa covers up a lot of the black with the gold and then might go back in with more line work after to kind of make sure everything flows and moves. So I'm gonna start off with the gold. I have, like, this is my favorite one that I've ever used, and this one's by Mayron, and it's a mixing medium, and then a gold pigment, and you mix those two together and it becomes like a very pigmented paint. But in the essence of trying something new, I have the Graftobian one. Looks like this, and it's the same, conceptually the same thing. I just need to make sure that this is gold, because it looks kind of copper. So maybe I will end up using the Mayron one. I just want to see if this one's better, because if it's better, it's better. So, let's take a look. Oh, never mind. It says copper on the box. I'm going to go in with the Mayron one. Okay. So I'm going to go in with that Mayron gold, as I said. Okay, I did it. So I was thinking about going in with the black lines now with a different eyeliner to get really thin lines to separate that. But I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the deeper blue to kind of create shape and structure to the face. I'm first going to correct this creasing, but as you guys know, this will happen to me no matter what. And then I think I'm going to go in with the blue eyeshadow. I just have to find one. So I'm going to go do that. Okay, I found it. Okay, I found the perfect color. It's from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow palette, so it's actually possible for you guys to get your hands on this shade, which is exciting for me to be able to tell you about. Oh my god, this is a mess. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my eyeball. Let me tell you, while we're sitting here doing nothing, I thought that this video was never gonna see the light of day. When I was doing all the black lines, I was like, oh girl, this looks so bad. You will never be Vanessa. But then when you use the gold, since it's more pigmented than the black and will cover the black, use the gold to thin out any black lines that were too thick, and that helps with flow. And then like, when I do the detail line work, I'm gonna try to film it, but like, I'm gonna get like so close to my face, it's like unbelievable. So that might be the trick. It might just be hard to just kind of like position my body to worry about YouTube with a look like this. So stick in there if you're ever doubting yourself. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it with powder. It appears to me that she puts it by the chin, eyes, and then cheekbones area, and then a little bit of the temple. So I'm gonna start there and see if my potato face needs more than her perfectly shaped face does. Okay, so I'm gonna start off here.